Okay, here's another one of my videos about why Hillary lost, why Hillary and the Democrats lost. Um, let's see. Well, for one, she's a liar. She's a liar. She would look you right in the eye and lie to your face. And why you Democrats, why you could even support someone like that, you know, you say, oh, but it applies to, well, yeah, maybe, possibly, but not like Hillary, not with the tenacity and the boldness with which she does it. She will look you in the eye and lie to your face. You know, would Trump do that? I don't know. I don't know. Hope we never find out. Hopefully you won't just bold-faced lie to us as president. But we know Hillary would. We know she will. We know she would lie to us. She's been doing it for several years. Think about it. She's been doing it for a long time. She has lied her way. She has lied about a lot of things. But you Democrats still support her anyway. It's like, oh my gosh, you guys are unreal. Unbelievable. You guys are unbelievable. But anyway, let's see, what are some other reasons why you guys lost? Your arrogance. You think you are smarter than everybody else. You think, Democrats, you think you are smarter than anybody else who's not a Democrat. Okay? You do. You act. You don't say that you do. You're not going to say, oh yeah, I'm smarter than you are. You're not going to say that. You're smart enough, you actually are smart enough not to say that. But you act like that all the time. You act like that all the time. You think you guys know how everything should be and the way everything should be, and that black people should vote for you just because you're Democrats and just because you cared about them so much. But I can understand why Hillary is so good at lying, because she takes it from other Democrats. She's learned from other Democrats. You guys lie about your history. You lie all the time about your history. We try to make it look like, Democrats have been supporting minorities this whole time. And if anybody has intelligence to look up your history, that wasn't written by the Democratic Party, they would see that you guys were fighting tooth and nail against minorities. You were the defenders of slavery. You guys defended it tooth and nail. You fought the Civil War because of this. Republicans, on the other hand, fought the Civil War to stop slavery. You fought the Civil War to keep it going, to keep the South from being able to, for the South to keep slavery. That's what That's what the Civil War came down to. The North was fighting against slavery, and the South, the Democrats, were fighting for slavery. You might not like to hear that, but it's the truth. It is the truth. It is a fact. It is reality. It is history. And you can't accept it. You can't accept the fact that you The Democratic Party was the party of slavery, you know? But it was. It is. You know? You go, oh, but we all switched. We switched sides. Republicans are now the racists, and you're the ones fighting against racism. That is a bunch of crap. That is such a bunch of crap. Because minorities started voting for mostly, you know, in the switch started to take place in the 30s and 40s, okay, because of FDR's New Deal, you know, you know, that's when the shift started to happen. In the 30s and 40s is when black people started voting Republican, and that went from all voting Republican to voting mostly Democrat. Okay? And in 1964, in the Civil Rights Act of the year I was born, that's when it was complete. That's when the completion of the migration from you know, black people voting for the Republican Party had completely changed to the Democratic Party. That happened because of the Civil Rights Act. And LBJ himself said, you know, I'll have them black people voting Democrat for the next 100 or 200 years. Can't remember exactly which one it was. But that's exactly right. That's exactly right. So far, it's worked for the last 50 years. You know, I'm almost 52. For the last 50 years, he's been exactly right on target. In fact, we have voted for mostly Democrats. But this time, Trump got a large enough percentage of black people to vote for him to win the election. And, you know, not only that, but a lot of working class Democrats, you know, voted for him too. So anyway. Yep. So, but let's see, what are some, I'm trying to think of talking, I can always, can't remember when I'm on camera. I'm off camera, I can remember, but when I'm on, I can't. Let's see, where this Hillary's lying, her, you know, yeah. So if you people want to win the next election, you keep calling people names, you know, that'll work. It'll work to getting Republicans elected. I'll be fine. I like that. I'll be good. You know, let's see, some other reasons why you guys lost, why Hillary lost. Because, you know, Barack Obama has been a terrible president. He has been terrible. He has been downright awful the last 8 years as president, you know. But then again, you know, the Republican Party had two awful candidates too. You know, John McCain and Mittens Romney. Oh, they were terrible. I didn't like either one of them. I think I voted for McCain, just barely. I think I held my nose. I'm like, okay, I'll vote for. I think that's how I voted for McCain, but I did not vote for Romney. I did not vote for Mittens. There's no way. Because the grand poobahs of the Republican Party should have known he wasn't going to win. They should have known that. If they had thought about it, they would have said Romney has no chance of winning. You know? Oh, excuse me. But anyway, what's our 2 minutes? But anyway, you know, the party, I don't know. The party pretty much, I don't know. They didn't, excuse me. They didn't really, oh man, didn't really, I don't know. I think there were a lot of people. I think the Republican establishment wanted Romney to be the party, to be the nominee. And I think 8 years ago, for 4 years ago, then 8 years ago, I think they wanted McCain to be the nominee. And a lot of people blame Sarah Palin for him losing, but she's the one, I think she's the reason why he came as close to winning as he did, and he lost by a lot, and so did Romney. And so 8 years of Obama's lying, just, people are like, no, I'm not going to vote for him. People were black. I'm not going to vote for Hillary just to solidify his legacy. And that's what he asked people to do. Do me a favor and vote for Hillary if you would submit to, make his legacy great. They said, no way, we're not going to do that. He has screwed up the black community enough. They were not going to support him. They were not going to, not him, but they were not going to support Hillary. What are some of the reasons why Hillary lost? She claims to be from the middle class and working class. She can claim that all she wants, but she didn't connect with almost any of them. Almost none of them supported her. A billionaire born with a silver spoon in his mouth and grew up like that, connected with blue collar workers better than someone who grew up, in a blue collar family. Which, I've said it before. That's kind of amazing. It's kind of amazing that you could have that dynamics in this election, but it's what happened. Donald Trump, a billionaire, born, the son of a millionaire, had the ability to talk about the economy and talk about issues that affect a lot of people, and that's, and the economy is one of them. If you're a college graduate like I am, the last 8 years, you know that the job market's been crappy. You know how bad it's been. And you Democrats don't have a blooming clue about that. You have no idea how bad it is out there. and hopefully by the time I'm living at my place, looking for a job, hopefully it's a lot better by then. But it's probably not going to happen. But anyway. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to take another crappy job. Obama won't be president at the time I do that, but but it's because of his stupid behind. That's why the economy is so bad. It's because of him. You Democrats don't understand. You don't understand. You don't get it. You don't get it. You do not get it. And you cannot understand, how badly he has damaged the economy. So, so I wouldn't mind. I don't know if I want Democrats in my family to quit their job and try to get out there and try to look for another great job. But, yeah, because they'll have a hard time doing it. Then they'll realize, hey, gee whiz, Nate was right. It is hard to get a job. You guys think I was just making that up? You think I didn't, Would you think I didn't intentionally suck that job so I'd be let go? Or I'd quit because let's see. I think I've quit one job in the last, since I graduated. Anyway. Yep, you Democrats have no idea what it's like. You have no idea. But hopefully you'll understand. Well, but anyway, let's see, what other things should I talk about? Being able to drive again, I guess I found out that, why I didn't pass my driving test, which kind of sucks. It's because I was distracted too much and I was looking around at other things and I wasn't paying attention to what I was supposed to be doing, which was driving for my driving test. And I just need to do a much better job of paying attention to only driving, to not have the radio on, not to be able to look straight ahead of where I'm going, and that's it, not looking at everything else, but just kind of, have a laser, attention span to driving, and to do that only pay attention to driving, what's going on, not you need to do some of that. You need to pay attention to what's going on around you when you're driving. So anyway, yeah. Well, once you have a stroke, that's how you gotta look at it. You can't do anything else when you have a stroke. You gotta put 100% effort into what you're doing. You know, when it comes to walking, what else? When it comes to walking, riding a bike, driving, whatever, you can't do anything else other than that. And so when you do that, you know, when you get back to doing it enough times, you know, you get to the point where you get comfortable, you know, you get back into the routine of being able to do that. And then you can do then you can do that and something else besides that, you know. Yeah, should get a ball. Should get a ball to bounce. Tennis ball. Should go buy a tennis ball somewhere. And anyway, I didn't practice bouncing it, you know, to work with being able to do more than one thing at a time. But let's see. What are some other reasons why the Democrats lost? Let's see. Let's see, Hillary. Hillary was overall a terrible candidate, you know. You Democrats don't understand that either. You vote for any idiot that's with a D after their name. You know, you would support them. It's like, you know, that's not the way it would be for Republicans. Not the way I would be. I didn't support Trump. You know, you guys can talk about how much you hate him, but hey, I didn't support him. You know, he's the president. We gotta live with that. You know, if you like it or not, that's the way it is. Oh crap, 22 minutes. But anyway, you know, so Trump, you know, next 4 years you gotta put up with him like I had to put up with District Attorney Obama for the last 8 years. You know, I don't think any of you Democrats are going to be accepting a job just to take it, just to have any job. I don't think you're ever going to have to go through that the next 4 years. So you will have no idea what it's like to have been me the last 8 years. You know, you're not going to have to do that. It's not going to happen. So anyway, you know, you'll have it a lot better than I've had it the last 8 years. To take one crappy job after another. You know, I mean, when you Democrats have a college degree, end up working at McDonald's or some other really crappy job, then you can come back and talk to me about telling me how bad, how hard you've had it, you know. But, you know, then you'll understand what it's like to be me the last 8 years. Okay? Well, not the last 8 years. The last, almost 6 years, you know. You'll understand what it's like to have been me for the last almost 6 years. You know, if you guys end up working at McDonald's or some other crappy job with a college degree, then you might understand. You know, but until that happens, then I don't want to hear about how crappy, how much you hate Trump being president. You know, I don't want to hear about it. You know, until you guys have to take a crappy job just to have a job. Oh my gosh. You know, until that happens, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear you crying and go, oh, this sucks, I hate this, sucks, it's awful. You know, he hasn't even been president yet. You guys are still crying about it. Already you're crying about it. All Democrats are. But a lot of you Democrats are crying about, you know, having Trump be president, Trump to be the next president, you know. And so, you know, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how good he does, you know. And I bet he will do a lot better job than District Attorney Obama has done the last 8 years. He will do a lot better job. We will not have millions of people added on welfare, on food stamps, on other government programs that Obama has because of his stupidity, because he's a total idiot, you know. And you guys supported him. You guys were, Obama, oh, you're so awesome, you're so wonderful, you know. Oh my gosh, you guys are so stupid. Oh my gosh. You think he's actually, oh man. You actually thought he was going to do a great job. You know, man, we only would have had him for 4 years. The Republicans had nominated someone who had a clue. But no, they nominated Menz to be the nominee. Oh my gosh. How stupid can you possibly get? You know? Oh my gosh. You know, I don't even want Menz to be the crossing guard at a school. You know? I mean, they should have known that a lot of people weren't going to vote for him. You know? It's like, oh man. But anyway, anywho. Yeah, so. But anyway, I sure hope Romney doesn't nominate him as the Secretary of State or any other job. I will not be happy if he does that. If, you know, if he does that, oh jeez. I don't know. We will see. Should get some pop. But anyway, should close this video, get it uploaded, and go to bed or read some more of this awesome book. There we go. Go out and get this book. It's a great book. It's based on history. You know, I know it's, you know, it's written by Bill O'Reilly, but it is not political or his opinion. It's based on history. It's based on fact. It's a great book. Anyway.